AutoTuner failed to write Audi RSQ8 MG1CS008 ECU? Here's the real fix you need to know. Hey everyone, I'm Hussein, and welcome back to Baabji Motors, your go-to destination for everything related to automobile diagnostics, key programming, and ECU tools. Before we dive deep, a quick but important note. This video is purely for educational and informational purposes only. Every tip, demo, or explanation you see here is meant to help professional technicians and passionate learners. All brand names, images, and tools belong to their respective owners. And please, always follow local laws and manufacturer guidelines when performing any vehicle work. Now, let's get into something that's been confusing many technicians lately. The case of the AutoTuner failing to write on the 2024 Audi RSQ8 MG1CS008 ECU. Have you ever connected everything perfectly, only for the software to stubbornly ask you to open the hood or connect the charger, even when both are already done? If yes, then you're definitely not alone. So what's really going on under the hood? Literally? Stick with me till the end, because I'll not only explain the issue, but also reveal a simple but critical step that can save you hours of frustration. So here's what happened. A technician tried to read and write the Bosch MG1CS008 ECU on a 2024 Audi RSQ8 using AutoTuner via OBD VR mode. Everything looked fine, hood open, charger connected, yet the software refused to proceed. The real culprit? SFD protection. Let's break that down. SFD stands for Security Function Descriptor, a digital gateway system added by VAG Group. That's Volkswagen, Audi, Skoda, and more, to prevent unauthorized access to the vehicle's control units. Essentially, it acts as a double lock for your ECU. Without unlocking this SFD, tools like AutoTuner won't be able to perform certain operations, even if your setup seems perfect. Now, there are two main hardware versions you'll encounter here, HW31 and HW80. If your ECU is HW31, you'll need to unlock the SFD first, and then you can proceed to flash through OBD. But if it's HW80, the process changes slightly. You must unlock it before attempting any OBD writing. To unlock the SFD, you can use tools like Autel, LaunchX431, or OBD Eleven. Each of these scanners supports SFD unlocking, but there's a catch. Newer Audi and Volkswagen models, especially from 2024 onward, use SFD2 protection. Think of SFD2 as a two-step verification system for your ECU. While the Autel or Launch tools can partially unlock it, you'll still need ODIS software with a VS6154 interface to complete the full unlock. That's because ODIS communicates directly with the manufacturer's online database, authorizing a secure and complete gateway unlock. Another often overlooked detail, battery voltage. These ECUs are extremely sensitive to voltage drops. If your voltage dips below 13 volts during the process, you'll likely see connection issues or failed flashes. So before starting, make sure your vehicle is connected to a reliable power supply, maintaining at least 13V, ideally closer to 13.5 to 14V for a safe margin. Now, let's zoom out for a second. The Bosch MG1 ECU family, including models like MD1CP004, MD1CP014, MD1CS004, MD1CS014, MG1CS001, MG1CS002, MG1CS008, MG1CS011, MG1CS111, MG1CP007, and MG1CS047 is now supported by AutoTuner with virtual reading VR capability. That means you can perform a read operation without physically extracting data from the ECU. Instead, it pulls the correct file directly from the manufacturer's database based on your ECU ID. This release has opened up compatibility with a wide range of vehicles, not just from Audi and Volkswagen, but also from Skoda, Seat, Cupra, Ford, Bentley, Porsche, and even Lamborghini. However, there's one limitation. The so-called Gen 2 ECUs, such as the MD1CS004 Gen 2, are still not supported in this release. So if you're working on one of those, you'll have to wait for a future AutoTuner update. It's also worth noting that some H80 hardware variants can be accessed via OBD, but that depends heavily on how the manufacturer structured their ECU communication protocols. AutoTuner's OBD method relies on a manufacturer-specific VAG approach, meaning that not every ECU behaves the same, even within the same vehicle model line. And remember, the bench mode on AutoTuner, which is based on Bosch's internal service mode, will not work on these variants due to their locked design. Now, here's where things get interesting. One technician shared their feedback after facing the exact same issue. They unlocked the SFD using an Autel scanner, cycled the ignition a couple of times, and guess what? AutoTuner was finally able to flash the ECU without a hitch. That small step, the ignition cycles after unlocking, was the key to getting everything working smoothly. So if you find yourself in a similar situation where AutoTuner refuses to flash despite all the right conditions, remember: 1. Confirm your ECU version, HW31 or HW80. 2. Unlock SFD using Autel, Launch, or OBD Eleven. 3. If it's SFD2, use ODIS with VS6154 for full access. 4. Maintain your voltage above 13 volts. 5. After unlocking, cycle the ignition a few times before retrying. Following these steps should resolve the open hood and connect charger message, letting you proceed with the right operation seamlessly. Now, here's a little pro insight. The introduction of SFD2 protection across newer VAG models means we're entering an era of much tighter ECU security. As tuning and diagnostic specialists, we'll likely see more multi-step authentication systems coming soon. Staying updated with the latest scanner firmware and manufacturer software is the only way to stay ahead of these evolving systems. And with that, let's wrap up this deep dive. So, the big question at the start: why does AutoTuner fail to write on the Audi RSQ8 MG1CS008 ECU even when everything seems fine? The answer lies in SFD protection and voltage stability. Unlocking that gateway correctly and maintaining the right voltage level is the secret combination to make your flash succeed. From my experience, it's always best to perform a full diagnostic scan before any ECU operation. That way, you can confirm hardware version, SFD status, and battery health in one go. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you faced similar SFD-related issues while working on Audi or Volkswagen vehicles? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and share what tools work best for you. Here's a quick fun fact before you go. Did you know that SFD2 was designed not only to protect ECUs from tampering, but also to allow real-time cloud validation of coding changes by the manufacturer? That's right. Your unlock requests are literally verified in real time against factory databases. If you found this breakdown helpful, help us grow this community. Let's aim for 10,000 likes and 1,000 comments on this video. Your interaction helps us climb the YouTube leaderboard and keeps the Baabji Motors mission alive, educating, informing, and supporting technicians worldwide. Don't forget to hype this video, drop a comment, and subscribe for more real-world diagnostic tutorials and ECU programming solutions. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and, as always, happy diagnosing.